Hi, this is another one of the weekly growth videos for King of Avalon. Actually, my growth is currently going quite slow. I guess you get to a point that all the easy things to grow faster have been already done. So I will just skip through some of the items like the heroes. I'm still focused on Bodwin, Sir Bodwin, Sir Kay and Tristan, but I have hardly increased them. More interesting is the buildings. I've started my stronghold 32. Made a separate video on that. Probably some of you have seen that. That's quite interesting, but I think I'm going to wait with finishing it until the next upgrade stage during next gold event. So that's about 10 days from now. So I have to speed it up for 1 day. I plan to at that time probably also upgrade my university, but that's still, speed upgrade my university on the day so that I can do some research as well. Get more into that later. Now let's just deposit this. So for the rest, I did another level of my watchtower and the wishing well. So I have those to level 30. Quite happy about that. Still some other buildings to go to level 30, but a lot of buildings are already to 30 or 31, so I'm quite happy about that. For the buildings, I might convert another silver mine to an iron mine. I only did one so far at level 27 currently, but I'm not really sure yet. For big buildings, I'm probably not doing anything, just save up on resources so that I can do a bunch of research later during the next upgrade stage. So for the prestige banners, I also did another level, so I've also completed this to level 30. I'm quite happy with that, the bowman damage. So after that you get bowman attack, bowman health for the levels after 30. Not sure whether I'm going to focus on that anytime soon. And similarly for the cavalry damage received one, I've maxed that out as well at level 30 of the wishing well. So I'm happy with those amounts. And for the coming time, I probably am going to focus on getting the barracks up, which is currently not so high yet. Still quite some levels to go. So that's somewhere where I can get some easy wins. Those infantry health and defense boosts especially are very useful. Okay, for the research, I currently started satchel capacity. I'm doing that while the coins are useful, but I'm also doing that to collect some data for my website. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend anyone to research satchel capacity so high, because it's taking quite some time that you can use in better ways. What I plan to do, like I mentioned, once I have my stronghold 32 finished, I probably right away build and speed up my university 32 during the same upgrade stage, and then if I have enough resources, which I should definitely have, I'm also going to do a bunch of research, especially getting further down the tree. So doing those 3 siege ones, and then this troop defense, then just the first level of everything, then this one, bowman attack, bowman defense, bowman health, then troop health. So that's all actually you would expect, that because here I cannot go further because of the level 32 requirements, but after that it actually goes down or stays the same. So you can basically do anything here as well. And then the final goal, probably do 1 level of everything, and then the final goal for me would be the march capacity, probably only do 1 level. So I have quite some, collecting quite some resources, especially I guess wood, but I have lots of that. It is the main requirement. But I use my website to see what I'm going to need to do that. But I plan to research all of those so that or even this one is also on the Only 32 is required. So probably for higher levels of those, I expect my university has to go higher, but probably I'm going to speed up and finish a lot right away. So, but that's the plan, and it's still 1.5 weeks from now, so there's still quite some time. For my gear, that is just moving along very slowly. Currently, I still have the helmet to go to level 2. For the rest, I have everything to enhance to level 2. But the requirements for Dragon Essence and Steel are only going to increase. So I still transfer via the goods exchange from my farms the maximum amount, but that's not that high. But I do that every day, and then getting the steel. So far, I've still been able to do that from my coins from the Merlin trials. I'm still working on my soul gemstones. Getting back to the gear, still a long way to go to get everything. So I have now 4 health ones. Just made my 4th. And upgrading goes very slow because there's just not a suitable event to get a lot of those, and I'm also not spending any credits on it, so that's taking me a lot of time. But I want at least everything to go to have the basic soul gemstones. That's already a big improvement, so I'm working towards that. And I'm still doing more or less the same thing. Let's also take this one. I'm still more or less doing the same thing from the Spire loot. I made a bit of a change now because I took some Dragon XP while I haven't taken the Soul Gemstone fragments yet. First choice is also always Noble Badges. I'm still I'm continuing working on those, even though I have my 32 done. I'm already saving up for the requirements for Stronghold 33 and then 33. I don't remember which one I have, but probably one of the troop training buildings have to do 2 levels first, and then another 1,000 for the stronghold itself. So still quite some time to go. Let's look at that. I don't have that many keys yet because I haven't finished today. Or I've probably finished today, but not for, it's now Saturday, so the week isn't finished yet, and I also don't have the 5 from the Kingdom Thread yet, but let's get these anyway. See how it is. Normal badges 35, it's not that bad, but could have been better. Let's also open these. Currently not that diligent anymore with opening, doing barb rallies. But still try to do some every day. But I'm a bit behind. Okay. So I've done my lucky shot for the assault points. I have the feeling that the assault points drop rate has dropped a bit, but I think it's still a good way to get assault points. For the dragon, I mentioned I did get some XP points in the dragon to just get myself to level 54. This allowed me to go to March of Fury 29. Actually, currently I've configured my dragon for the Kingdom Thread, so I'm just going to hit it soon just to show you the damage I'm doing at this moment. So I just assigned all those points to go there. These days actually I had a lot of items that only reset one skill, so I reset the skills one by one instead of using a reset all. But that's just okay. For the emblems and prestige statues, I just also keep working on it. I've currently still 2 blue ones, but the rest purple. I also already have 1 purple to level 4. And for the prestige statues, I have all are either blue level 2 or purple level 1. So for both I have 8 at the moment. Well, I'll just going to replace them one by one. And still trying to get a max from my own account and from my farm accounts, transport the max each day. Okay. I already attacked, so just look at the latest report. So these are my stats at the moment, just a marginal increment over last week. I guess the main difference will probably be the bowman damage and the cavalry damage received. That I have, at least I've maxed the prestige level boost. Sorry about that. So it's time for the kingdom thread. We actually moved our hive this week. I think I mentioned last time a lot of people from our kingdom left. So yeah, it's now quite empty, and we a lot of or some people of our alliance also left, and we decided to move our hive. And the good thing now is that our hive no longer crosses the forest to get from our hive to the kingdom thread golem. So it should be a lot faster, which allows me to do more damage, because previously I was a bit too lazy to do it in 2 batches, and in 1 batch I was just too slow to hit 10 times. So let's try to get this done. I'm not always using an attack boost, but let's this time try to have an attack boost. Maybe just 10%. Just trying to our 10% should be fine. And also a march capacity boost for 2 hours, and then in addition I'm going to, let's check, do I have, I have everything set correctly, and in addition I'm going to increase this, do this colossal march talent. And now let's see. So 53 seconds, so that I should be be able to go back and forth enough times. Within, easily get 10 hits in half an hour. Previously I had 3 or 4 minutes walk time. That is, so that's a huge difference where we are now with our hive compared to where we are before. We're still not that nearby, but this is okay. Sorry. So this is the configuration that I'm currently using. I haven't really tweaked it a lot anymore. This is giving me quite a good damage. Not sure, it should be enough now to get into the top 3, because we have, at least I expect, but because we have quite a weak kingdom at the moment. So I've done some infantry, some siege, but not the slowest siege. There are 2 different types of siege, and I'm using the one that is not slowest. So this is a nice amount, I would say. I'm probably happy with that. I'm going to continue to do that and do as much damage as possible. Yeah, probably the coming week is also going to be a bit boring, because building wise and research wise, I just keep the ones that I'm currently focused on, keep focusing on those. So not much news. The week after that will be more interesting. I probably still make another video next weekend, but I'll see about it if I have something interesting if I have done something interesting by then. Okay, thanks for watching the video, and if you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to share. Bye.